Jumbo everyone, and welcome to Main Street and Mickey, and today we are celebrating the birthday of Animal Kingdom. Come on.
All right, everybody, so we have the call of the wild. We call, everybody answers the call. It's okay, this is how it goes. Kilele, kilele, awo, kilele, 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 awo.
So in case you don't know, Jumbo means hello and goodbye in Swahili. So Jumbo, we are so glad you're joining us today. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. We're so glad to have you. We love our little Disney family and it continues to grow every day, and we are so humbled and blessed by it. So today though, we are going to talk about Animal Kingdom because April 20th is the anniversary of the opening day. And a thing that we love about Animal Kingdom, along with the rides and the atmosphere, is the food. That food is good. Our favorite restaurant there is definitely Tusker House. We were really worried to try it for the longest time. We just stayed away from it because we read the menu and it just was, it's like a buffet and it just sounded like it had too much ethnic food for us, and we're just not big ethnic food eaters. But our friends told us, you know, you need to go and try it because you'll love it. So we did. And it's her favorite. We love Tusker House. I tried couscous for the first time there. So good. They just have such a good variety, and yet it's like, I'm a very picky eater and it's my favorite. So don't worry, if you're a picky eater and you haven't tried Animal Kingdom food, do it, because you're looking at one of the pickiest eaters, and I love it. I also love Satu'li's Canteen. If I could have the sweet potato hash and chicken bowl thing that I get every night of my life, I would eat it because it's amazing. When I first got it, I got it in September and I tried it and I'm eating it. I have like the herb dressing, it's kind of like a ranch. And I'm like, I don't know about this. This isn't my favorite. And I just keep eating it and I slowly start to like it. And then after that, I dreamed about that meal. It is so good. If you haven't eaten at Satu'li's Canteen, you gotta try it. My next goal there, when I eat there again, is to try their desserts, because I haven't done that, and I'd like to say that I could, you know, I've tried them. But, oh, so good. So good. And there's so many other like snacks and desserts in Animal Kingdom that I have yet to try, but they're all on my Disney food list, so maybe soon I'll try them again. So maybe soon I'll be able to try them, but we'll see. I definitely, there's so much that I still need to try at Animal Kingdom that I just haven't. Oh, I digress. Speaking of Satu'li's Canteen, I can't not talk about Pandora. Pandora is amazing. Even if you haven't seen the movie Avatar, just the fact that they built freaking floating mountains, like, what? And another thing for me in Pandora is I got to see it being built, and that is so cool for me. I was there while they were building it during my Disney College program, so like I remember seeing them put together the Flight of Passage building. I remember seeing the floating mountains slowly rise, and it just is amazing to see it now and just think, like, 4 years ago, 4 years ago, this wasn't even here, and that is just crazy to think about. And to think about what was there before and what it is now. It used to be Camp Mini Mickey, and it's just absolutely a feat of wonder. And you go through there and it's so peaceful, and all the different plants and sounds. The drummers, I know I've done a video on the drummers in Pandora, and I love that show. I love those performers. They're amazing, and it's just absolutely a fantastic time just to sit and watch some Disney entertainment. And then of course you have the Na'vi River Journey ride, which is, it's fun to see the Avatar at the end. That's my favorite part, but it's definitely not worth if you don't have a fast pass for it and it's a super long wait, you may just want to wait on not ride it. Flight of Passage, I would wait a long time for that ride. I've waited a long time for Slinky Dog, so I would definitely wait a long time for Flight of Passage. It's just a fantastic ride. And then you have, I love the shops there in Pandora, and at night, my goal in September was to see Pandora at night because I had heard stories about how beautiful it was. I had seen pictures. I was like, I have to see it at night. And it's breathtaking. And I loved it because the photographer in me was taking pictures and video, and like you're just in this completely different world. And I'm gushing again because I just love Pandora and I love Animal Kingdom. And okay, so our next one are the shops. Where I was in merchandise during my Disney College program, I worked at many of the shops there in Animal Kingdom. I worked in the Africa shops right there after you pass the area where the singers are, but before you reach the safaris. So that was the area that I worked in one day. I worked on Discovery Island. I didn't work in River Trading Co. because it was being transformed, but I worked on the other side, and it was a fun shift. The dress was fun, but I mean, it wasn't one of those that I would want to go back to. I did like being able to work outside that day because the birds during the bird thing would like come through, and it was really cool, and just all the sounds and stuff. I loved that part, but working there holds a special memory for me because I got sent to a kiosk that was like way down the way near Pizza Safari, and it's still there, and I have to show that picture here. And I was working there that day, and I had seen it had been a great day so far. I had seen a little girl when I was working in the shop, and I had been standing outside, and I waved to her, and she was in her stroller, and she waved back and said, "Hi, princess." So then when they moved me to the kiosk, the parents are walking back, and the little girl sees me, and they come over, and Mom was like, she said we had to stop and say hi because she said she remembers you and that you waved to her. And that was just such a special moment for me. So they stopped and we talked, and I talked to the little princess, and it was such a cute and like thoughtful moment, and I still think about it to this day, and it was fun. I loved that moment. And then a group of girls came over to the kiosk where I was, and I was talking to them. They were talking about graduation. I think they were graduating at the time, and somehow we got talking about what I did there because of the college program, and so they were asking about that, and they were asking how I liked it, and I just, for some reason, just started saying, I like it. My home location is Disney Springs, so not my favorite, and it's just I'm kind of dealing with having to be content. And they just said, it is hard to be content with things, but and I think I even said, God, has me there for a reason, I'm sure. And so they felt comfortable to start talking about that, and they ended up praying for me. They just stopped right there, and they said, can we pray over you right now? And I started crying. And I honestly was like, I can't not have you pray for me right now. And so they just stopped there and they prayed for me. And so that spot right there for me is always going to be a special spot for me. I'll be so sad when they move that kiosk. And I know they will one day, and it'll still be a special spot. But when I see that, it's just a reminder to me that God's got my back, and it was such a special moment, and I'm forever blessed by what they did that day. So that's a lesson for everyone. If you ever feel the need to go be an encouragement to somebody, especially cast members, do it. Don't be afraid, because they need that, and you never know when they need that. So as you can see, Animal Kingdom is very special to me for many, many reasons, and I am so happy to celebrate their birthday. And I hope that, if you're in the Disney parks today, that you go visit Animal Kingdom. On your next visit, make sure you take time for Animal Kingdom. Don't think, oh, that's just a half-day park, we can just do that another day. No. Animal Kingdom you need to devote some time to so that you can explore all of the wonderful offerings it has. The food, the atmosphere, the rides, the shows. I just can't get over how amazing that place is. And I hope that maybe you can fall back in love with it if you have fallen out of love with it, and you can find your special moments in Animal Kingdom as well. So I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. It's been a fun one for me, and just brings up some memories of when I've been there in the past and gets me excited for future visits. So if you like this video, we have so much more for you. There's plenty to check out, plenty on the way. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, because the bell notification button will let you know when we post our latest videos. We go live on Mondays when we're able, and we have some fun talks about Disney news, and we have some dining reviews coming through that we know you'll enjoy. Just a lot of fun, and our goal here is just to bring some magic to your ordinary days. So we hope that you've enjoyed this, and we hope above all else that you have a magical day. Jumbo!